review with the Kissy Cousins from Off the Tap. What do we have in store for them today?
We're keeping this very, very local. We are going to Stillmank Brewing Company.
Like a couple miles down the road local.
Like I won a competition for chili there.
I was going to bring that up.
Well, second place next to my brother. But
yep.
We made them together, so it's a win-win. But we are doing Problem Hipster.
Problem Hipster.
It's a 70 Schilling style beer.
Okay. What does that mean?
I don't even know. I really don't.
Because we've
done 180 shillings from
Odell Brewing Company,
which is a double of their 90 shillings.
Yep.
So this is gonna be less than that. But it still should be a pretty decent beer. It's a brown ale style beer. So
which is cool because not that we're experts on beer, we are. But we actually did a homebrew competition with your recipe basically through another local brewery. Brad was one of the judges. Brad Stillmank is the owner of Stillmank Brewing Company.
And you actually talked to him about the beer.
And we made a brown ale, so this is kind of cool. I wonder if it's going to taste anything like ours. If it is, if it does, I'm coming for him. But so Brad's got quite the story.
He's definitely a local hometown type boy from Wisconsin.
He got into it just as everyone does, home brewing. So moved out to Colorado, right? Went to school out in Colorado
for business marketing.
So, which I'll tell you what, some of their canning and labeling and stuff, you can tell
he's seen this,
very smart.
He's been out in that scene.
Yeah. So I don't know if it's called Ska Brewing or if it's SKA Brewing Company. He started working for this place when he worked out when he was going to school in Colorado, right?
I think it was like shortly after he graduated or something like that. He started working for him.
Okay, and he got a brewing. He's got his his brewing brewing certification from the University of California at Davis.
Yeah, which is weird because you're like, they actually have. You can go to school for that degree. I'm like, yeah, it's beer, man. Like,
right.
There's quite a few of them. Like, actually, there's not quite a few. Like, there's select few around the country that actually have them. And I know there's a couple out in California, and then there's some out on the East Coast as well.
All right.
Where you just go and you learn to make beer, basically.
That would be awesome. God, why haven't we done this yet?
Why haven't I just said, screw my life, I'm going to beer?
Yeah. I'm just leaving the wife, leaving the kids, going to make beer.
I just can't decide to go out from brewing beer.
We need a t-shirt that says that. So he basically fell in love out there, and they decided, or did he have his girlfriend beforehand?
No, I was out there, I believe.
Okay, so
he met Erin.
Somehow convinced her to move to Green Bay, Wisconsin.
She's still around too. She's still running the tap room.
She's still around. she still comes around every now and then. But they opened up. Actually, beforehand, he worked for a local beer distributor.
Yep.
And
he kept his ties in the area, so like he had his beer accounts and stuff. So he had connections in the beer industry, obviously.
And then after that, 2009, everything kind of came to fruition. Started brewing beer. Contracted up until about 2014 when he was finally able to find his own space.
Yeah, he's actually one of the places we have been to. I think you've been to Milwaukee Brewing.
Yep.
Is where he was contract brewing out of, and then he kind of outgrew that space because his brand and stuff was growing so fast. He's like, I need my own thing, and found his stuff.
Yeah. So in 2009, this is very important. He was one of the first 20 people to get their certification as a beer I feel like we're mispronouncing this.
I think it's Cicerone.
Cicerone, which is basically just an expert at whatever you're doing.
Yeah, it's a beer expert. Like, it's basically what it is. Like, you know how to brew the beer, you can teach people beer, you can judge the beers, all that stuff. It's basically what a Cicerone does. And he's good at it. Like,
yeah.
Like, I can tell he knows what the hell he's doing just by the beer he's putting out.
Right.
So, like, we we both enjoy his Guava IPA.
Guava is
his
awesome.
Wisco Disco's not that's like his first core that actually hit big.
Yeah.
Like Wisco Disco, and you market that to Wisconsin. That's a big marketing play right there.
Right.
Kudos to him. Wisco Disco is actually a really good beer. He has quite a few decent core brands, and hopefully he adds this to it.
And he puts on one hell of a chili cook-off.
Right.
All right, tell us a little bit about this.
All right, it has a Scottish bodies like feel to it.
You can tell by the kilt for sure.
It's actually fermented at a lower temperature for a brown ale.
Okay.
I think that's kind of what makes it more that Schilling's is the lower ferment.
All right.
I don't know. I'm not a cicerone like he is.
You should be.
Right?
You should think about it.
Yeah, I really should. It's a 4.2% ABV. It's going to be definitely lower on the bitter for the IBUs. It has a 15% or 15.
Are you all right?
I just got an itch.
You were scratching your leg. I'm like, Jesus, just do the heroin and let's get on with the review.
Jesus, it just started itching for some reason. It's a 15 out of 100 for IBU, so it's very, very mild.
Very low.
It should be very smooth finish on it. You're going to have a little bit of caramel notes in it. Caramel.
I say caramel.
So do I.
We're from America. We could call it caramel.
The cool thing about Brad, I know this in like almost all of his beers he buys very local. The hops that are put in this, he doesn't say what they are, but they're all from local farmers.
Nice.
So it's very local for this guy, and I enjoy that. Like, I want to know where all your ingredients are coming from. Like, he uses Breeze, which is in Chilton, Wisconsin. That's where he gets all of his like grain and stuff. His hops, he finds them all over Wisconsin. Honestly, it's not just one place, and his facility is actually pretty cool. Like, I've checked out his grain chute and stuff, and it's all like fed crazy, like pressurized up into the chute and then down into the tanks and stuff. So it makes it easy for him. He's not carrying big old bags up and doing all that. So his facility is actually very clean and
very. We've been in there.
He actually has a lab too, where he does all his yeast harvesting and stuff. He has like a lab in there where he does all that stuff.
Nice.
So,
well, let's give it the whirl.
Cover the beans.
Very malty.
Very, very malty. It's just smooth. Very smooth. Like, there's not...
Very easy drinking.
It's very, very easy drinking. Bitterness, I'm not going to say there's a lot at all.
No.
Drinkability, I'm going to have to say...
This is one of those weird...
It's a weird category of a beer.
Yeah.
Which could turn people off, but I feel like it's probably smack dab in the middle of beginner and intermediate. Like, right in the middle.
Yeah.
Because it could go either way. Like, if you don't like the malty and the sweet in a beer, that could turn you off.
And that's exactly what this is.
And that's what's going to get you.
Yeah.
But if you like sweeter stuff, could get you going. Especially, it's light. It's got a light body.
It's a lot sweeter up front than it is on the back end. It's maltier on the back end. This is just easy drinking. This is another one of those beers where you get a 6-pack, well, 4-pack in this case, 4-pack of 16
This is something after a long week of work.
Yeah.
I want to come and just drink some beers and sip on them and watch some TV and chill. That's my beer.
Exactly. And you can have a few of them. You're not going to get full. The taste isn't overpowering. It's not bitter. The sweetness, I like that.
Like, it's definitely not like your porters and your stouts. It's
No.
It's like, I feel like
it's not heavy at all.
We say it's one of those, like, odd beers. Those odd beers are normally like your bridge beers.
This is almost, I will say this, brown ales are almost the gateway drug to porters and stouts.
Yeah. Basically, yeah, it's that bridge beer. Like, just like that black ale we've done from, like, Ben Paddle stuff.
Oh, for sure.
It's those bridge beers. Like, I feel like I enjoy those beers a lot for some reason. I don't know why, but I do.
Yeah.
Just because it is that oddball. Like, it's something like, man, I could drink this maybe coming into October, rather than those festival beers. Like, this is something that's leading me to the next season.
Right, for sure.
So,
all right, ladies and gentlemen, follow us on all of our social media platforms. It's pretty simple. Go to that ding, ding, ding bell up in the corner when you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Get all the notifications. Mondays and Wednesdays is when we come out. Cocktail video on Facebook on Friday. Ladies and gentlemen, keep her tuned.